Hello everyone, my name is Jasmine Allen Stevens. Today I will walk you through the process of referral and eligibility determination for special education services. I will also explain the roles of the teachers on the team, and the importance of understanding typical child development. Finally, I will share examples of assessments and how language, culture, and family background can affect these results. The process begins when a child is referred to special education services. This referral can come from a teacher, a parent, or another staff member who notices the child is struggling. Once the referral is made, the school has about 60 days to complete the evaluation. After the evaluation, the team meets to decide if the child is eligible. If the child qualifies, an individualized education plans, or also known as EIP in the education world, must be developed within 30 days. Both general education and special education teachers are part of the multidisciplinary team. The general education teacher shares the child's performance in the classroom, including strengths and challenges. The special education teacher explains strategies, supports, and specialized instructions that may help the child succeed. Together, they provide a full picture of the student's needs. It is very important to understand how or what is typical for a child's age when evaluating eligibility. For example, in third grade, most children can read longer stories and solve multiplication problems. If a student is far behind in these skills, the team must decide if the gap is due to disability or other functions, such as limited exposure to books or different learning experiences. Special education teachers use both formative and informative assessments. A formal assessment might be Woodchuck-Johnson Achievement Test, which measures reading and mathematical skills. This standardized assessment, like mentioned, is used to measure the student's academic skills in areas such as reading, writing, and mathematics. For example, a child may be asked to read a passage aloud and answer comprehension questions, solve math problems, or even complete a spelling task. These results are compared to the national norms to identify strengths, weaknesses, and possible learning disabilities. An informative assessment could be class observations. Class observations are the teachers or the team sitting and observing the child's behavior or intake of the content being taught that day. Both types of assessments help the team understand the child's learning profile. When evaluating, the team must also consider language, culture, academic experiences, and family background. For example, a child who speaks another language at home may score lower on the English reading test, but that doesn't mean they have a disability. A child who hasn't had many books at home may struggle with reading at first, but with support, they can catch up. These factors are critical to making fair and adequate eligibility decisions.